Hi everyone and warm welcome to the wonderful video of the Credit Card Life. My name is Amit. With the help of this video, I'm going to talk about some of the most important information which a lot of people don't know about Cibil score India. Now, this is an information which I'm trying to share with context to the information which many of us, those who have credit cards, those who have financial history, are not really well versed of, and that is what I'm going to reveal with the help of these magnificent 7 to 8 points. So let's begin. Point number one. Now, the first thing first which you all need to understand is how to check our very own Cibil score in case if we do not have Cibil score subscription. Point number one. You can always check your score on Paytm by giving close to 200 points. Now do remember, Paytm is not often going to be the most updated one because they update at least once in 2 months, and each time you update or take a brand new Cibil score, you have to offer 200 Paytm points. That's option number one. Option number two, you got to download a application called One Score. It is also a laid back application, but if you really want to have kind of a so-called latest information of Cibil score without paying a single penny, then you should concern with so-called the SBI home loan. That's very reliable section where you can just go apply and check it out. You also have an option called Google Pay. So there's 4 to 5 options which can definitely tell you the overall Cibil score which you have as of now in the history. So that is the way to check. But if you ask me and take my opinion, I'll always advise people to take a subscription of almost 1200 rupees in order to keep your financial history checked. That's point number one. Point number two, what are things you should keep in mind when you're maintaining a good Cibil score? Point number one, you got to be very careful about the usage of your credit card, not in the terms of utilization. I won't talk about that crap which many people have done on this video. I want to talk about a situation which you should keep in mind, which many of us don't know, is if you're using a Cibil, let's say a product from HDFC Bank, be it personal loan, be it consumer loan, be it credit card. HDFC is very famous in India for delaying the update of Cibil score on your portal. So if you are having a credit card of HDFC Bank, be very careful because they are not that much proactive. Point number three, which is to avoid a process called DPD. DP stands for delayed payment date. Now let me explain you the policy of delayed payment date and what do I mean by that. So let's say if you happen to have a credit card, if you happen to have a personal loan or a home loan, let's say if your due date is 1 but you have paid every month on 5th, even though you have paid the money, still those 3 to 4 days are going to get accumulated in your history of your payment structure, and that cycle is going to give you a lot of pain in future when you go for a brand new Cibil or a credit card application. All right. Point number 4, which is of great importance. People in India do not really know the harm, the sequences of so-called buy now pay later application, be it lazy pay, be it simple, be it MobiKwik. These applications are good if you're looking for a student, if you're looking for a housewife, if you're looking to maintain or have a good Cibil score. On the contrary, if you happen to have a credit card, I would never ever want you all to have all these applications because they are very famous in India, especially in Cibil score history, to delay your Cibil score status. So never ever go for all these kind of applications. It's absolutely bad. I, being a YouTuber, I have to do all those things because I need to find loopholes, hack, and so on and so forth. But if you have a credit card, do not go for these applications. Let's talk about a very important information called co-guarantor. I'm very sure people, those who are in the bracket of 21 to 34 years of age, there are very few individuals, those who know the value of co-guarantor. The term co-guarantor is a term which is used in banking industry when you go for a loan. So let's say if you go for a loan and a friend of yours is there with you to accompany you, while filling a form, they'll always ask for a guarantor. If your friend happens to sign up at a place of a co-guarantor, he or she will be liable to pay your dues in case if you become a default. I would never advise anyone, be it your friend, family circle, or anybody, do not be a guarantor unless until you're cocksure that the person is trustworthy and reliable. So if that particular person defaults or has a bad payment history, that will also impact and it will fall on you, and that will take you for a toss. So never be a part of a co-guarantor scheme or your name on it. It spoils your score. A most important part which I really want to talk about is you should always avoid a product from Bajaj Finance. Take my words, EMI cards of Bajaj Finance is as good as cancer. Take my words. I've seen that in my family. So it is not a good experience. People are bad. They do not have a customer care, number one. They do not have a right way to approach them. And the most important and the disgusting part is they are absolute goons, gundas, if you want to call it. So these are the few important points which you got to keep in check if you're looking to maintain a decent Cibil score of 740 plus on a consistent basis. I hope these information of so-called the hidden facts, if you know, well and good. If you do not know, and if you're young, so you're stepping in a financial world, this could make your information much stronger going forward. Till next time, you take care and thanks for watching.